Oh, morning. Tomorrow's video, you'll see this. That nest went around here, over this gauge, around, made contact with this splitter, around to here. That was a big wasp nest. You can see here, all those dead ones, what I used to get rid of them was this, brake clean. Still got a few stragglers trying to come in and out, so I've been out here every once in a while spraying them. And is this the nest right here? Yeah, well, part of it. Just for reference, that's my hand. Ah, some animal must have come and grabbed it, because the insides of that thing are gone, where all the larva was. Huh, don't know, but you'll see it in tomorrow's video. I've already got it uploaded and it's scheduled to be released for tomorrow, so you'll see that in tomorrow's video. As far as today's, let's see, today's video is that right there. I'm going to do rear brakes on it, and depending, as I said in last week's video when I did the oil change and stuff like that, depending, I might be working with another creator and we're going to swap out the tires. I'm going to put my tires on the truck. Yeah, I'm putting them on a little early. They're not studded. They are studdable though. They are studdable. You see right here, I can put studs right in it. Studded if I want to. But I'm not going to do that right now. What we're going to do is I'm going to put them on right now. Yeah, it's early, but I'm also going to, I want to get used to the handling of it without just throwing them on and then throwing the plow on and you're trying to learn the whole vehicle all over again. But let's get going on this. I got to pick up my brakes because, as I said, rear brakes on this thing are shot. All right, down here at the shop, I got my coffee. I'm going to get the air compressor going and get the truck jacked up and start getting that tire off. I'm going to do one wheel at a time. Usually something like this, I try to jack both up, but this bay's full. Nice hard concrete floor, but this bay's full and that bay's got a truck. I'm not going to start the truck up, pull it out just to do the rear brakes. I can do the rear brakes right out here in the parking lot. Pavement. Still better than doing it in a gravel driveway. Mine. Give you a better view. And see how smoked that rotor is. I mean, the brake contact is supposed to be way up here. It's only doing right here. If you look, inside pad is completely destroyed. The outside pad right there. All right, found another issue. These slide pins. They don't slide. So I gotta work on getting these freed up before I even think about continuing on that. Well, I'm gonna try. I've already taken this pick and pulled the boot back a little bit. It's quite crusty on the inside. So pull this back a little bit. Try to get some WD-40 in there and work it in. So I'm gonna try to save this because you cannot replace just a bracket on this. You're gonna buy a whole caliper to go with it. All right, I got it free using this 15-inch crescent wrench. Put it on both sides of the slot right here. Got it to bust free. Now I've swapped out some vice grips, and as I rock it back and forth, I'm gonna try to pull it out at the same time. She's a little dry. Just a little on the dry side. All right, now I gotta flip it over, and actually I'll have to move this vice grip. I don't have a bench vise here. I do have a grinder here, so I'm gonna clean these up before I put them back in. I wanna correct myself on something too. I just said I do have a bench grinder here. It is a grinder with a wire wheel. So I don't want people to think I'm gonna grind it. I'll show you on this one what I did. Kind of come in here with the pick. Just kind of pull this boot away so you can get behind it. Some people just say, ah, I'm just going to replace it. There's nothing really wrong with this. Just a little crusty. And I don't want to rip this boot either. That's why I'm using a pick. So I can get down at the very base of it and pull it back. The brakes already have cost me 500 bucks so far today. Calipers are another, I think they said it'd be like 250 or 300 bucks a piece. Just because of it being a 3/4 ton. And I'm not going to replace them unless I break something. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I feel movement. I'm hoping it's movement, not it get ready to break off. Oh, I thought I broke it. Phew! It just crit. This wrench slipped off. Okay, there we go. There's that. It's still a little on the crunchy side. Grab it with vice grips. Pull this back even more. In there. Ah, that hurt the elbow. Get it loosened up a little bit more before I try to start pulling it out. I'm gonna pull this boot right off. Start cleaning up in there. It's full of crusties up in here. I mean, look at it all. Now, I'm showing this to you, everybody, just because it shows you can do it yourself. I mean, some people might not believe that they can do it. You can do this stuff on your own. Can you do it in your driveway? Yeah. Do I suggest it? No. By me doing this, I'm saving myself, well, probably between the oil change last week, doing the front end, all the work I've done on this myself, I've probably saved myself almost $5,000 just in labor. There we go. I think I got it. But listen, that's how crunchy it is inside there. And look at that. That's just nasty. I'm gonna go clean this one up, and I'm gonna do this one as well. I'll bring you back. I'm gonna clean this spot off, just to show you how much junk is in here. I mean, you can hear it. That's all the junk that come out of between this boot and here. I mean, look at this thing. It's gonna be cleaned up. And by the way, when you use these with this, make sure you get a good grip on them. Because this last one here, I wasn't recording. I should have, but I didn't. As I said, I was gonna bring you back after I got done doing these. Yeah. I had it down here, going away, grinding away. Well, it grabbed it, pulled it down in here, all the way around, spit it out, hit me right in the stomach. Ooh. I'm fine. Again, I got a higher pain tolerance than a lot of other people. But that's what I told the doctors. You'll know more later. I know people have been screaming at me about seatbelt and everything else going on. But where's my coffee at? Oh, right there. When the lawyer tells me I can explain what happened, you'll know. Does that lay it out plain enough for people screaming about seatbelt and everything else? When the lawyer says it's okay to explain, I will explain. That is all I am legally allowed to say. I hope that clears things up. I know it creates a whole bunch of other questions. I can't say nothing yet. But upon legal advice, I can't say anything until I'm told I can. All right, got them all cleaned up. That second one didn't shoot out at me. But see, let's see, going here. See, they're supposed to move freely like that. I haven't loaded them up yet. I just took some sandpaper, rolled it up, stuffed it in there on the end of a drill, and just spun it, cleaned them up a little bit. Still got brake clean in there, but that's okay. I'm gonna lube them up and I'll bring it back. Now this is how they're supposed to act. Push in. It's making a liar out of me now. See how it goes? I think this one sucks some air in. That's okay. But there we go. That's how they're supposed to act. All right. Now I gotta go beat that drum off, that rotor off the axle, because I can tell it's gonna be a pain. Look at the corrosion. All that corrosion. I have to clean it up and then never sees it, because if I'm keeping this truck for a while, which my plans are to keep it for quite a while, next set of brakes I do, I want to make sure they come apart the way they're supposed to. Oh yeah, one more thing. This was the inside pad, or outside pad. Outside or inside? Inside pad. This is one towards the inside of the brakes of the truck. It's wore way down deep in there. It's a big ridge right there. Then drops back down again. 1, 2, 3. It has 2 step ups. Right there, steps up to this one, steps up to this one, then it drops back down on this one. This was the outside pad. Still had plenty of life, but where that slide wasn't working. Now the other thing is, look how thin it is down here. You come up here, it's a lot thicker. It's like almost, no, I wouldn't say twice as thick, but probably like a third more. Back of the pads are, that one's not that bad, but this is, again, the inside one. Pretty nasty. This is all maintenance you can do at home. I know there's a lot of people that do it. There's some people that are like, no, I'd rather have somebody else do it. You can do this on your own. It just takes time. I've done it for years, so I know exactly what I need to do, know what to look for. But again, I gotta start beating this rotor off the truck. And I gotta show you something. I've never seen a rotor packaged like this, and I want you to let me know if you've seen one in the comments. Of course, with this truck here, I do some towing and other stuff with it, plowing. I put the fleet, the heavy duty brakes on my vehicles, my 550 and this truck. I have never seen a rotor come to a box, come packaged like this. Now that's my part number. I have never seen anything like that before. Usually comes in a cardboard box. You got everything there. This comes in a plastic tub. Oh, there it is. I get it out of the packaging. It's strange. Parking brake shoes look pretty good. Just a little on the dirty side, but they're not delaminating. There's a pretty good thickness. Don't think they were ever used. But I'll show you the brake rotor here. Now that I got it off, you can see it a little bit better. Okay, this is the new one right here. Okay, new one, nice and shiny. Old one. I mean, that is a massive, massive groove right there. See, I was talking about with a shoe. Take it, move it right there. You can take it literally one finger. It has its own racetrack. So yeah, definitely. And shoe thickness difference. Let's try here. Do this. How can I do this? Right like that. There we go. Just like that. Old. New. Same thing with the rotor. Doesn't really show it that much. Could I probably have these turned down? Maybe. Am I going to? Nope. But I'll I'll put that brake pad on there so it's got its own racetrack again.
Hi.
I gotta get going. I am just gabbing too much. New pads, new rotors. Just a touch of never sees on the face here, between the back face here and the front of the cement axle. That's yeah, oh, I already compressed these down in, so we're good there. I'm gonna throw the caliper on, get it assembled. Calipers on. Now let's get the tire on. Here's a better look at all these heat cracks I got in this one right here. Again, your contact area is supposed to go from here to here. Cover this whole distance. That's a bunch of heat cracks. But I'll get it torn apart and I'll bring it back. Again, inside brake pad. Step here, then goes back up. Just like this pad. This pad's worse. That was an inside pad. This was the inside pad. You see it or not, there's a little ridge right here to this one. And you got this, and then it steps down again. Same exact thing the other side did. Here's the outside pad. I haven't even tried the pins. If you see me working on it in the shop, you know the pins are frozen. Froze solid again. I got that one done. That one's a little nasty. It's time to get this one here. Take care of it. Yeah. Wow. I need the staples button. Because...
That was easy.
Wow, that was good. But I can still tell that one's crunchy. And this one is not as bad as the other, not as bad as the driver's side was. Still pretty nasty. That's the way they're supposed to work. Not move, period. All right, let's head back out. Yeah, these parking brake pads don't look bad at all. All right, never sees it, and I'll get it back together. And that one's done. I'm gonna make a phone call and see if there's gonna be a part 2 to this video. All right, I haven't made the phone call yet. I've been busy on my phone. I put a post on the local community page, Facebook page, about having openings for plowing and sanding this winter. Right in it, it said, I know people are gonna think I'm nuts, but get on the list now. Don't wait till the snow flies, because then it could be too late. Just like I was pushing earlier this spring, get your pellets as soon as possible. I've been pushing people to get their get on the list for plowing, so they don't have to worry about it. They're all set for this winter. All right, now I'm gonna go make the phone call. Actually, no. I'm gonna walk over to the customer because they are just 2 houses away from here, from the store. Yeah, pump the brakes up. Now I got brake pedal. Let's see, does it hold it? Let me close the door. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull out front here. And I believe it's just that blue house right there on the other side of that fence. This is where the driveway I gotta go look at. Stopped to look at that driveway. Actually, I should say stopped. I walked up and looked at that driveway. Yeah, it was the one I was thinking of. And there's nothing I can do. It's too narrow. Even with the 250, it's too narrow. And they have 0 lawn. That's no exaggeration. Their entire property is the house and their driveway. And it's fenced in. If they have a 1/4 of an acre, I would be surprised. And what they have for basically a yard is paved. There's no room for me to turn around with this truck or the 550. It'd be one pass, push straight in, push it against the back fence, I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that to them. So, all right, I made a call. I'm gonna shoot him a text, and we'll see what happens from there. Well, I guess due to scheduling conflicts, there is no part 2 to today's video. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.